Welcome to the Here's Hope Project, where your story creates hope. I'm Sarah Jane, and I sort of wanted to just spend a few minutes today sort of going into what you can expect in this podcast and future episodes, and also just to introduce myself. So to get started, I guess a little bit about me. I founded the Here's Hope Project in April 2016, and I started it as a way to help families inspire others with their stories and spread awareness for various medical conditions. Now, I came across these families during a time where I was really struggling with my own mental health. Mental illness is actually something I've struggled with most of my life, probably starting in about 7th grade. In the past, I've struggled with things like depression, anxiety, panic attacks, suicidal ideation, trauma, self-harm. I've struggled quite a bit, actually. So mental health is clearly something I'm very passionate about. And when I came across these families, I learned so much about how to cope. And I felt so much inspiration to keep fighting. And here's why. Seeing how these families cope through such difficult experiences and traumatic events, and then seeing the kind of people they become because of it, really just gave me a lot of hope that not only can I get through these things myself, but that I can become a better person because of it. And I did. So these families are incredible. I mean, they really show us, how to live and who we can become. And, they show us that regardless of what circumstances you are dealt, no matter how dark or isolating this world may seem, you're never really alone. You really aren't. I mean, there's someone out there who gets it. There's always someone out there who gets it. And so I think that's one of the reasons why I'm really passionate about this and want to share these stories. And I think it's important to share these stories because I think that, one, not only are they healing for the people telling them, but they can provide a source of connection for those also going through similar struggles. And I think, too, that sometimes finding that one person, finding that story, and finding that person that gets it and gets you, that can be the lifeline that you need to get through it, right? To just hold on. And so that's a big reason why I wanted to start this podcast. I also haven't found a podcast yet that sort of delves into the mental health side of things when it comes to chronic illness. So I thought, why not start one? I figured, it's a great opportunity to kind of just open the door and get the conversation started. So we'll be talking about things like PTSD, anxiety, scanxiety, depression, self-care, child loss, grief. We'll be talking about a lot of things, and we may even repeat topics just because everyone has a different story and everyone has a different experience, and I sort of just want to give everyone their own voice. I do want to make one thing clear, though. And that is that I have no medical background whatsoever. Zero, zilch, nada, nothing. So let's just make that clear. Anything that I say is either gathering from my own experience or is from things that I've learned and observed from other families. So now that that's out of the way, how often I'll be posting. I would plan on releasing one episode on the 1st of every month. So if you'd like to hear about a specific topic, or maybe you'd even like to be a guest, I would love to hear from you. You can find me on my website. The website is here'shopeproject.com. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook. You just need to look up Here's Hope Project and send me a message. And let me know how you are, what you're thinking, and I'd love to get to know you. I think that's about it. I'm really kind of stoked to get this thing started. So I will see you all on August 1st.
'Cause it's here